Good evening, everybody. How is everyone doing? Hello, everyone. Welcome to this live broadcast where we're going to solve this 2023 Mathematics Paper 2. Okay, you can share with your friends. Share with your friends. Tell me where you are watching from. Is the video clear? So that we begin without wasting much of the time. Is it clear? Victory Walia, hi. Where are you watching from? All right, we have 10 provinces in Zambia. Which province are you representing? I can see Lusaka in the building. Derokawe. Okay, Copper Belt. Oh, this is Central Province, eh? Central Province. Central Province. Southern is here. All right, Dola, Copper Belt Province. Okay, so in the afternoon, Southern Province was absent. Oh, it was Western Province, yeah? Western Province. All right, let's get started without wasting much of the time. Let's solve this 2023 paper 2. Starting with section B, question this is question 7, right? Yeah, question 7, A and B. All right. Watching from Windhoek. Am I pronouncing your capital city well? This is Namibia, I guess. All right, let's get started. So this is earth geometry. The first question here is earth geometry, and it's saying the points A, B, C, and D are on the surface of the earth as shown in the diagram. Take pi to be 3.142 and the radius of the earth to be 60,370 kilometers. All right, kilometers. Then yeah, this is the earth is globe. Now the first question is saying find the difference in latitude between points A and D. Where is A? Okay, A and D, the difference in latitude, and this is just 2 marks, and this is just 2 marks. So let's solve it without wasting much of the time. Okay, so the difference in latitude, so this is question 7, this is question 7A. Okay, question 7A, and it's saying find the difference in what? In latitude. So on which latitude is point A? Point A is on latitude what? It's on latitude 50 degrees north. So 50 degrees north. Then latitude D, point D is on latitude what? 50 degrees south. So since these are on different hemispheres, we are going to add, all right? We're going to add 50 degrees plus 50 degrees, and we're going to have 100 degrees as the difference in what? As the difference in latitude. Okay, as the difference in latitude. Let's go to question so this is question A1. Okay, A1, like this. Then the second question is saying, calculate in kilometers the distance between A. So this is question 2. Okay, to A. The distance AB. Check distance AB on along latitude 50 degrees north. So this is the distance along the line of what? Along the line of latitude. So what you do is write the formula for calculating what? Latitude. So the formula here is distance, which is distance AB. Distance AB is equals to theta over 360 degrees times 2 pi r cos what? Cos x. Okay. Now, cos x. Now what you do here, the theta, since the distance is along the line of latitude, then this theta here is the difference in longitude between A and B. Okay? So theta here is equals to, ask yourself on which longitude is point A is 20 degrees west. 20 degrees west. Then B is on what longitude? 40 degrees east. So we're going to add. So 40 degrees east, since we are on different hemispheres. So the answer here, 20 plus 40, this is just 60 degrees. So on this theta, we're going to substitute with what? 60 degrees over 360 degrees multiplied by 2. The pi given here in the question, we have 3.142. So we substitute with 3.142. So multiplied by 3.142. Okay. Radius given here is in kilometers. So we're going to use 6370. So multiply by 6370. Okay. Cos x. Now what is x? X is the latitude in which AB points AB are. A and B. This. So it is 50 degrees. I've just what? I've just substituted. Okay? I've just substituted. Now, look. You can just punch here everything in a calculator. Okay. Let me just do this. So let's calculate together. 60 divided by 360, okay, multiplied by 2 times 3.142 times 6370, okay, then cos 50, okay, cos 50, okay, cos 50. All right. This is giving me 4,288. Let me just double check. I don't want to make mistakes here. Okay, multiply by 2, multiply by 3.142 times 6370 cos 50, not 60. Okay, cos 50. So this is giving me 4,288.3661085. So let's leave our answer to 2 decimal 2 decimal places. Okay, 2 decimal places. So quickly, 3 significant figures rather. So you have 1, 2, 3. So this is the third term. The number after this 8 is greater than 5. Okay, so we're going to add 1 is greater than or equal to 5. So we're going to add 1 to this 8, and this 8 becomes what? 9. But take note of this number here, which is before a decimal point, and this one becomes 0, then this one 2, then this one 4. So 290 what? Is it in kilometers? Yes, kilometers, and this is the answer to question 2A. Quickly, let's go to question 2B. Okay, 2B. 2B here, the question is saying, calculate in kilometers the distance BC. BC here, this is along the longitude, okay, the line of longitude. So the formula is different, okay. So this is BC. BC is equals to theta over 360 degrees times 2 pi r. That's all. This is simple. The distance along the line of longitude is simple because you don't add cos x. Substitute direct. Okay. So since we're calculating BC and this is the distance along the line of longitude, the theta here is the difference in what? The difference in the line of latitude. And we've already calculated this difference, which is what? 100 here. Okay? 100, because we're going to add 50 degrees north plus this 50, which is just 100. So let's just substitute. So BC is equals to theta here, we're going to substitute with 100. So we're going to say 100 degrees over 360 degrees times 2 times pi, which is 3.142, multiplied by the radius of the earth in kilometers is 60,370. So 60,370 here. Okay. Then let's punch these figures on our calculators. So you can just see 100 divided by 360, then multiplied by 2, multiplied by 3.142, multiplied by 6370. This is giving me 11,119.1888. Okay. Now, don't forget, the degree of accuracy here is not specified. Chibesa, you found what? 42,288. Okay, let me just double check if I've made a mistake. So 100 divided by 360, right, times 2 times 3.142 times 6370. No, this is still giving me 11,000. So this is the answer. Check your calculator, Chibesa. Make sure it's your calculator is in degrees, not in radians. All right. So here, let's round it off to 3 significant figures. So we have 1, 2, 3. 3 significant figures. Why are we rounding off to 3 significant figures? We're just following instructions on the first page of this examination paper, which is saying if the degree of accuracy is not specified and the answer is not a whole number, of which this answer is not a whole number, okay? It's not a whole number. Leave your answer correct to 3 significant figures. If it's in degrees, to 2 decimal places. So this is not in degrees. So we need to leave our answer correct to 3 significant figures. So this will be 1, 2, 3 up to this one. The number after this one is 1, which is less than 5. So this will be 1. Then these 2 will be 0, 0. Then we have 11,000 like this. So it's just 11,100 kilometers. Okay. And this is our answer. Good. We are good to go. Let's go to the next question, which is question 7b. And this question 7b is under this is mensuration. Mensuration, and this is the first term of a pyramid. The question, so here is saying the diagram is the first term of a rectangular pyramid with a base 10 centimeters long and 6 centimeters wide. Cool. The top of the first term is 10 centimeters long, 4 centimeters wide. Its perpendicular height is 8 centimeters, which is just the height of the first term. Okay. All right. Then the first question is saying find the height of the pyramid. The height of the pyramid. Then the second question is calculate the volume of the first term. This is simple. All right. This is simple. Let's calculate. We can do nothing other than calculating. Now, look at this. Okay, let me just use this side. So, what is the formula for calculating volume of this first term? The formula, yes, Chibesa, that is the answer. It's 11,100. Okay, 11,100. When you round it off to 3 significant figures, so you made a mistake earlier. All right, so the formula for calculating volume. First, you should know that this is volume is equals to one head. Then take note that this is a rectangular pyramid. Okay, a rectangular pyramid. So we're going to 1/3 open bracket. Then we're going to say length times the breadth times the height. Okay, the height of the larger pyramid minus length times which is L times B times H of the smaller pyramid. All right, don't worry, we'll get back to this. We'll get back to this formula. Now, do you have the length of the larger pyramid? Yes, we have 15 here. Do you have the breadth? Yes, is this. Do you have the height of the larger pyramid? No, we don't have. Okay, so L here, let me just indicate, larger L here is 15. Okay, as indicated here is 15 centimeters. What is this B? The B here is 60 centimeters. 6 centimeters. How about the H? The height? No, we don't have. The height is 8 plus the part which was what? Which was cut. Okay? So this will be 8 centimeters plus, let's use X as the part that was what? That was cut, plus X. Plus X. Then let's go to smaller pyramid here. Okay? Do you have the length of a smaller, the base of the smaller pyramid? We have as 10 here. This is the length, 10. So we're going to substitute with what? 10 centimeters. Do you have the B, smaller B? Yes, is 4. So we're going to say 4 centimeters. I'm doing this so that you understand. All right. Then how about the height? The height of a smaller pyramid, we don't know. It's just what? X. So our main focus is to find the value of what? X, so that we know the height of a larger pyramid and the height of a smaller pyramid. That's why here, the first question we are asked to find the height of the pyramid. Okay? The height of the what? Of the pyramid, which is the complete what? Pyramid. Quickly, let's solve the first question, which is 1 here. All right? So How can we find the height of a pyramid? We are going to use proportions. Okay, proportions. Proportion number one, you can get any side. Okay, as long as if you get this length here, get this corresponding what length. If you get this breadth, which is 6, get this smaller what breadth. We're still going to get the same answer. Don't worry. Okay, let's get this one. So we're going to get 15 over, let's get this side. This side is also 10. So 15 over 10 is equal to, so since we've started with the length of the bigger pyramid, the base of bigger pyramid, let's start with the height of the what? Larger pyramid, which is this one, which is 8 centimeters plus x. So we're going to say 8 plus x over the height of a smaller what? Pyramid, which is just the x here. We cross multiply, though you can reduce, here you can reduce so that you don't waste much of the time. 5 into 15 is 3, 5 into 10, 2. So let's cross multiply with these smaller numbers. 3 times x, it be just 3x is equals to 2 times 8 is 16 plus 2 times x, 2x. If you've just joined, guys, we're solving 2023 mathematics paper 2. Okay, just revising. Then so for x, the 2 cross the cosine, it becomes negative 2. So 2x is equals to 16. All right, then 3x minus 2x is just what? X. Is equals to 16. So we have found the value of x. Here we are asked to find the height of the pyramid. The complete what? Pyramid, not the frustum. The height of the frustum is 8. So the height of the pyramid, therefore, is this. Okay? Is 80 plus x, 16, which is what? 24. Okay, 24 centimeters. This is the answer. Height, we've found the height of smaller pyramid, the height which was cut, plus the height of the frustum. We will come up with the height of the what? Pyramid. Okay. Let's proceed to the second question. Calculate the volume of the frustum. This is 4 marks. Volume of the frustum. Now we get back to this formula here. Okay, so we know the value of x. So here is 8 plus 16, which is 24. So we know it's 24. Here x is just what? 16. So let's substitute in the formula. So the formula is, so this is question what? Question 1. Yeah, 2. This is 1, this is 2. So volume is equals to 1/3, open bracket, L times B times H minus LBH of the smaller what? Of the smaller pyramid. Volume is equals to 1/3, open bracket. What is the length of the larger pyramid? Is 15. Okay, 15 times the breadth of what? The larger pyramid is 6 times the height is what? 24. So 24 minus the length here is 10, as you can see. So 10 multiplied by B4, right, multiplied by x, which is 16 here. So 16. Cool. Volume is equals to 1/3. Let's calculate this first part here. Okay. Victory. Well, yeah, you are saying it's a 12. Where? 12, you mean the final answer here? Okay. So let's solve 15 times 6 times 24. All right. This is giving me 2,160 minus, just confirm with your calculators. So 10 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 16. This is giving me 640, like this. Then subtract in the bracket. So you have volume is equals to 1/3. Okay. Pen bracket. So let's subtract 2,160 minus 640. This is 15,000. Oh, 1,520. Yeah. Then let's divide here. This multiplied by this. 3 into that one. So divided by 3. So 1,520 divided by 3. Divided by 3. This is giving me 506 point 506.666. Okay, correct to 3 significant figures. We have 1, 2, 3. So we're going to add, so, and the number after this 6 is greater than 5. So greater than or equal to 5. So we're going to add 1 to this one, and this one becomes 7. This is the 0, 5 cubic centimeters. Since this is volume, is it in centimeters? Okay, cool. Cubic centimeters, and this is the answer. What's your question, Grand Kamawe? What if you use ratios of breadth? Are you going to get the same answer of the smaller height? Yes. If I get your question correct, you mean here we used what? Here we've used 15 and 10. Are you asking what if you use this 4 and 6? Is that your question? Okay, 4 and 6. Are you going to get 16 as the value of x? Try it. You're supposed to get what? You're supposed to get 16. So, just to help you here, so this side is 6 and this side is 4. What if you use 6 and 4 and not 15 and 10? Are you still going to get the same answer? Okay. So, 6 over 4. Let me just try to help you here. 6 over 4 is equals to, is this 6 over 4? Is equals to, what is equals to this? What is this side? This side is what? 8 plus x over what? Over x. So you can reduce this because 2 can go into 6 and into this. So 2 into 4, 2, 2 into 6, 3. You see? You're still going to get the same answer because here this is 3 over 2 and this is 3 over 2. Maybe you're still doubting. 3 times x, 3x is equals to 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times x is just 2x. Then collect the like terms. You're still going to have 3x minus 2x is equals to 16. This is giving x is equals to 16. Here, this stage. Then add 16 to the height of the first term to get the same answer, brother man. Okay. So that's it to question. What question is this? Question 7 of 2023. Okay, let's proceed. Let's pick one question. Another question from section. Let's get question from section A. Okay. question A. Which question should we answer? This is vectors. This is question 5 is pseudocode, and what's this? Algebra. Question 6, this is probability. Or question 6, there's probability and vectors. Which question should we answer? I don't have instruments at hand here, so we shouldn't answer this one. We'll do, what's this? We'll do construction tomorrow. Don't be on pressure. Vectors. Okay, let's go to vectors. Let's go to vectors. Okay. So when you look at this vector question, this was very simple because there were no ratios here. Okay. There were no ratios. Okay. So the diagram shows a trapezium. OABC, in which OA is, where is O? OA is vector A, 2A rather. OC is 3C. AB, where's AB? AB is equals to 3 times OC. This is simple. Stick I up. And D is the midpoint of AC. D is the midpoint of AC. Don't worry. Let's answer it. So, check. The first question here, we are asked to do what? To express, so this is question 6b, which is vector 1. 6b, b1. Okay. So, we are asked to express AC, okay, AC. Now, check. A is here, C. So, A is the origin. We're going to move AO plus OC. How about moving AB plus BC? Now, the question that I may ask you is that, do we have vectors here, this side? No, we don't have. So, we can't go this way. All right? Here we have vectors. So, let's use that route. And if vectors is giving you hell, and you are planning of not answering vectors in your this coming exams, just know the first question, because it's easy. It's the easiest. But don't have that spirit. No vectors. This is 5 marks. You can't lose these marks. Okay? So, AC, we're going to move AO, vector AO plus OC, like this. Then let's substitute. AO, Nicholas has found 2 vector A plus 3 vector C. Okay, let's see if that's what we're going to find. AO is opposite to what? Is opposite this vector. Remember, this vector is AO. So this, we're moving in the opposite direction, and this will be what? This will be negative. So negative 2 vector A. All right? Plus OC is in the direction of the vector. So we're not supposed to change the sign. So it's to be 3 vector C, like this. Okay? Then always start with a positive vector. This is negative 2. This is positive 3. So it will be 3 vector C minus 2 vector A. And this is the answer. Okay. So Nicholas made a mistake. Okay. Here, this is opposite. OA is positive, AO will be negative of this vector. Cool. Let's go to question. Let's go to question 2. Okay. Is this still visible or the light is faint? Okay. Anyway, let's proceed. We use this side. So 2 OD vector OD this. So OD, we are going to move with this side OD. Cool. No problem. We are not afraid. OD, you can either move OA plus AD or OC plus CD. Okay? Now, look at this. This is AC. All right? This is AC. We found AC. AC. So, if you use CD, then we're going to use negative vector of AC. So, to avoid such mistakes, okay, because a lot of you may make a mistake here by not multiplying with a negative. So, let's move this side. Okay? I'll show you both ways. Okay? And you're supposed to find the same answer. Okay, first, how are you? So, OD is equals to OA plus AD. Simple. AD. What if you use the other way around? We're still going to find the same answer. But let's first try. Let's solve. We're not trying here. We are solving. Okay? So, vector OA, check. This is the positive vector, okay, which is OA. So, it will be 2 vector A. Now, what is AD? Check. In the instruction here, we are told that D is the midpoint. All right? Check. D is the midpoint of AC. So, meaning this is half of AC. Simple. So, we are going to follow that instruction, and we're going to say half, which is 1 over 2, times half of AC here. AC. Simple. Half AC. Then, this will be 2 vector A plus half what is AC. This is the answer for AC. All right. So, I'm going to say 3 vector C minus 2 vector A, like this. Just expand this side. So, you have 2 vector A plus 1 times 3 will be 3 over 2 vector C. Okay, let me just write here vector C. 1 times negative 2 will be negative. By the way, this will cancel because this 2 into this one will be just vector A. Okay, just remain with vector A. Then writing this nicely, we have A here and here A. So we can group the like terms. So we have 2 vector A minus vector A plus 3 vector C over 2. Over 2. Then solving here, 2A minus A is just A. Just remain with vector A plus 3 vector C over 2. And this is the answer. Simple. Now, there is always you who wants to use CD. Okay? Are you still going to find the same answer if you use CD? Let's solve. Okay? What if you use this CD, not AD? All right? To find OD. If you go OD and use OC plus CD, you're going to complicate things, but you're going to find the same answer. Okay, supposed to find the same answer. So OC is 3 vector C, like this. This is OC. Then what is CD? CD, it is negative. Okay, since it is opposite, it is opposite. Okay, opposite of AC. So you're going to say it's negative half of vector what? This vector, where is the vector AC? This one. Okay, which will give us 3 vector C minus 2 vector what? Vector A. Okay, like this. Then you expand this side. So you have 3 vector C. So here you have negative 1 times 3 will be negative 3 vector C over 2. If you still mathematics is to solve, mathematics is solve. Negative as negative here, positive. Half of 2 is 1. So these 2 and these 2 cancel. Just remain with the A. Cool. Then we have like terms here. So you can over this one by 1 so that you find the common denominator. So the common denominator here is 2. 2 into 2, or 1 into 2, 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 vector C minus 2 into 2, 1. 1 times 3 is just 3. Just 3, yes. 3 what? 3C. Where is that one? 3C plus A. Okay. 6 minus 3 is just 3 vector C over 2 plus vector A. Simple. See? They're just the same. Check. Just the order. But they're just what? They're just the same. Okay? Same answer. So whichever way you're going to use, you're still going to find the same answer. Cool. Let's proceed to the other question. Question 3 is saying find OD. All right, OD here. OD. Okay. Is it OD? OB. This is the OD from calculating. So this is 3. OB. How are we going to move to find? So how are we going to move finding what? OB. Simple. OB, we're going to use OA plus AB. Why? Because check, in the condition here, we are told that AB, this side, AB, where is A? Here, AB. This AB is 3 times OC. So if this side is 3 times this 3, it means that here it is 9 what? 9C. That's what it means. It's saying it is 3 times this vector. So 3 times this vector. Okay? So let's proceed. So to move from A to B, we're going to use OA plus AB. Okay? So we're going to use here OA plus AB. Simple. Then here it will be OA is vector 2 is 2 vector A plus AB. AB is this 3 OC. Simple. We are just showing here what you are given. So 2 vector A plus 3, what is OC? OC is 3 vector C. Simple. Multiplied by 3 vector C. You see? We're still going to find what? We're still going to find 9. All right. We're still going to find 9. So 2 vector A, 3 times 3 is 9. 9 what? 9C. You can factorize. This is the answer. Okay, you are behind. Um, you are behind. This is Lupia. I think you have just joined. So where are you not understanding? Otherwise, this is simple mathematics. Yeah, we're done. Oh, there is another question, which is the last question, BD. Okay, the last question. So we're done with the first three. So we have the last question, which is BD. Okay, no problem. So BD, and this is 2 marks. So this is number 4. So BD, we're going to move. Let's check here. Simple. Since we've already calculated AB, so BD, we're going to move BA plus AD. Simple. So we're going to move B what? BA plus AD. So BA plus AD. All right. Now let's substitute. Let's substitute what you're given. Do we have BA? No, we have AB. Check. This is 9. Going this side, it is 9C. So opposite is negative 9. So this will be negative 9 vector C. Here, AB, this is the answer, 9C. So BA is negative 9C. Mathematics is simple. Plus, what is AD? We get back, I think we calculated AD somewhere here. That is half AC, which is this side. Okay? This is AD, half AC. Check. AD, yes, it is half of AC. So let's just substitute what you've been given. Okay? What you've been given. This one is, so I think you've just joined. You are looking at we are answering this question. And we are on the last question. All right. You are on the last question. I believe you will catch up. Don't worry. AD. So AD, we're going to suppose is half AC, which is this side, which is just this part. Okay, this. So let's substitute that exactly, which is 3 over 2. This is 3 vector C over 2 minus vector A. Simple as this. Now, the question is, do we have like terms? We have, because here there is a C, even here there is a C. So, let's put this one over 1 so that we solve, since this side is a fraction. Common denominator between 1 and 2 is 2. 1 into 2 is 2 times. 2 times negative 9 is negative 18 vector C, plus 2 into 2, 1. 1 multiplied by 3 is just 3C. Then here we have negative A. Okay, is this negative A? Negative A. Cool. Negative 18 plus 3. You should know integers by now. So here we're going to subtract and then get the sign from the bigger number, since they are of different signs. So when you subtract 18 minus 3 is 15. Then the sign for the bigger number is negative, so it becomes negative 15C, vector C. All right? Okay, over what? Over 2 minus A. All right. Now, since both numbers are negative, both vectors are negative, we can just leave it the way it is. All right? As the negative 15 over 2 vector C minus vector A here as the final answer. Let me just go through to make sure that I haven't made a mistake. BA is negative 9. Okay, cool. AD is this answer he already calculated here. This party is half AC. All right. Yeah, this is okay. Try boy, how are you? Nicholas, how are you? All right. If you just joined, guys, we are answering 2023. 2023 what? 2023 mathematics paper 2. Okay. Grade 12. Who is asking? This is grade. What grade is this? Grade 12. This is just grade 12. Guys, if you've just joined, consider subscribing if this is your first time being on this channel. Okay, consider subscribing, like the video. So let's solve, what's the time? Let's solve the last question. So the first person to request for the question is going to be considered. So which question should we solve in this paper? In section A. So respond in the next 10 seconds. Okay. This is the paper. So we have, let me just quickly show you the questions that are in this paper. Okay. So questions that are in this paper, we have, this is what we are having. This is question 5. Question 6A is probability. Question 5A there. We also have question 5A is algebra. Question 5B is this is pseudocode. Okay, and we're asked to convert to flowchart. Okay. If no one is requesting, this marks the end of tonight's presentation. We are going to go live again tomorrow at 9 hours and 13 hours respectively. So 9 hours and 13 hours. Let's meet there. God bless you and have a blessed night.